We begin this episode of the Panther Sportsnet Weekly Recap with highlights from JV Soccer's matchup with John Burroughs last Thursday. What a beautiful day it was as you see the two teams warming up. Let's take a look at footage from this game. Some great early action from both teams. You see Sebas break free from the defense. He gives it to Grail on the outlet pass, who brings it up past midfield. Later on, Jordan Strong delivers a nice slide tackle to the Bomber wingman as play continues. Panther goalkeeper Max Bowen had some nice saves in this match as well, as you see the save he made from almost the edge of the box. Later on, Burroughs tries to break through the Panther defense with this drive, but Max reads this well and stops it before they can get a scoring chance. One of Burroughs' goals came from this strike by the Bomber midfielder, as it just gets in between the crossbar and Bowen's reach. John Burroughs won this match by a final score of 3-0. Moving over to volleyball now. Principia hosted its annual tournament at Cary Fieldhouse last Saturday. We have highlights from their game against McClure North. Early on, some great net play by Amanda Roberts as she surprised the Stars with that spike into their backcourt. Then, Hayden Jones puts up a nice ace for Principia as the crowd gets fired up about that one. Later, bang! Yes, that's Amanda setting up Jessica Bain for that spike into the Stars' backcourt for the Prin kill. What power from up front. The Panthers won all three of their matches, 2-1 against McClure North, 2-1 against Bear Academy, and 2-0 against Wright City. And now, the highlight of the week comes from varsity football's road game against Dupo last Friday night. What a great scene as you see the Principia flag being waved at the Panther fan section. In the first quarter, Dupo quarterback Drake Harville finds wide receiver Colin Roth near the end zone, who drives it in for the Tiger touchdown. Then, Dupo would counter on the 2-point conversion with this look from Harville to a wide-open Dawson Kent to make it 8-0 Tigers. On the first Panther drive in the second, sophomore quarterback Jake Gillum finds junior end Carson Alford, who breaks free from 2 tackles and runs another 10 yards in for the Principia touchdown. That made it 8-7 Dupo. Then, in the same quarter, the Panther defense makes its presence known with that huge hit by junior linebacker Barrett Pierce on Tiger running back Adam Nichols, one of 7 tackles by Pierce in this one. Later, Harville looks for Colin Roth again, but is intercepted by sophomore safety Wisdom Thomas, who runs it back for a gain of about 15 yards. Right before halftime, Dupo would score on this rush by Dawson Kemp to make it 14-7 Tigers as they failed on the 2-point conversion attempt. In the third quarter, Gillum, in the shotgun, drops back to free up some space and then fires it to senior wide receiver Sean Hannon, who breaks free from Kemp on defense and runs away from 2 more Tiger defenders to make things tied up at 14 apiece after that 40-yard touchdown pass. Some more action from the Principia defense as Kemp gets stuffed by Carson Alford and Sean Hannon on the line. This game would go down to the wire as Dupo had possession in the final minute. Drake Harville throws up the last-second Hail Mary attempt to Adam Nichols, but gets denied by Dylan Hanser with some outstanding hustle to make that great play. So, after the incomplete pass, the game would go to overtime. Dupo had the first possession that period and would regain the lead after this QB sneak by Harville. Dupo would then fail on yet another 2-point conversion. So, the Panthers on third down. Gillum drops back, breaks free from the Tiger linebacker, and throws it up toward the end zone, and the pass is caught by sophomore receiver Nick Saucedo for the touchdown. That would then set up the game-winning kick from senior running back Dylan Hanser? His team says he practices those kicks every day, and it sure paid off on that one. Principia with the thrilling overtime victory against the Tigers, 21-20 in Dupo's homecoming game. The Panthers' next game is at home this Saturday versus Central Home. For my producers, Forrest Andreessen and Steven Stewart, I'm Brandon Beardsley. Thanks so much for watching Panther Sportsnet.